everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Victoria Montefusco and I'm a lover of all things when it comes to makeup and also kind of fragrance recently. So today, this is going to be a very quick video. I just want to give you all a review of a fragrance, a very popular fragrance that I have recently tried. And this fragrance is Tom Ford Lost Cherry. So I actually am now receiving a monthly subscription from Royalty Scents, and I'll give you all a quick little review of my experience with them so far as well. And this is a fragrance that I've worn probably 4 or 5 days now, and I do have some thoughts. So if you want to hear my thoughts about Tom Ford Lost Cherry, since it is a very expensive fragrance, you should definitely keep on watching. So I got this little decant from Royalty Scents, and if you all are curious about Royalty Scents, basically they are a decanting service, so they have plenty of fragrances on their website, like hundreds of fragrances, and they're mostly from high-end fragrance houses like the Maison Dior fragrances, Tom Ford, and others, but they also do have some more like niche perfume houses, like Creed's in there, and I think Bond No. 9, I think they're considered niche. So there's a very large selection on the website, which I really enjoy, and actually I've chosen fragrances up until I believe like November, December, so definitely a lot of options. And I decided that this was something I wanted to do because I saw some reviews from Sheree Lewis here on YouTube. She loves Royalty Scents, and I was like, okay, there are a lot of expensive perfumes that I want to try, and I do not want to pay for like tiny little samples on Mercari, and like basically it's like super expensive to do that. So I thought Royalty Scents would be a good way for me to do that, and so far I agree. So this little decant comes in this little box. It's $19.99 per month for one decant, and you open it up and it has the label on the side that says Tom Ford Lost Cherry. And you open it up, and every month they give you this like little atomizer like carrying case thing. And so you just twist it up, and then here is the fragrance right in here. So this is a good size. For 20 bucks, I was impressed. And this is glass, this is not plastic. So I thought that was really nice too. This is a very nice case, and on the bottom it also lists the fragrance. It says Tom Ford Lost Cherry. So overall, Royalty Scents, I like them. Shipping was good, no complaints there. The website's a little bit clunky, but I mean, for $19.99 for such a large decant, I'm really not complaining. And I like having a subscription service, and they have plenty of scents. So those are my thoughts about Royalty Scents, but I think what you're here for is the review of the fragrance. So Tom Ford Lost Cherry, this has been out for a while, but in case you're not familiar, this has notes of, my cheat sheet right here, black cherry, liqueur, almond, Turkish rose, and jasmine sambac. So I would say those notes are very accurate. When you spray this scent, what you get right off the top is that cherry. You smell just kind of like, I don't know, like cherry candy, cherry pie. It's sweet, but it does have that bit of an edge, and that's thanks to the liqueur. So it's not sickeningly sweet. It's not like, oh my gosh, you smell like a bake shop. It's a very mature sweetness, which I love sweet perfumes, as you all know, so this is something I definitely appreciate. And it's just, that cherry is just like, it like really hits you, and it's like really delicious. And then as it dries down, you get a little bit less of that cherry. The liqueur notes stay, but you get a lot more of that almond. So like, I've been wearing this all day. I'm smelling it on my wrist right now, and I really do smell mostly almond. Rose, I don't really smell that much, and I don't really smell jasmine sambac all that much either. But the cherry notes, the liqueur notes, and the almond notes are what I really get from this fragrance. There have been complaints that Tom Ford Lost Cherry doesn't last on people. For me, it lasts. I can wear this fragrance for 6-8 hours and I'm still smelling it on me. Like, I smell it now. I applied this at about 8 a.m. this morning. It is now about 5:30 p.m. and I still smell it on me. So I feel like longevity on me is good, but again, I feel like that depends on your skin chemistry, all that kind of stuff. But if you do want to increase the longevity of this, I have worn this with like a moisturizing lotion, and that does increase the longevity of it. So that's something to keep in mind as well. But overall, I really do like this scent. I'm now just debating whether it's worth $350. Oh my God, even saying that makes me go to purchase the full size of this fragrance, because it is so expensive, but I love it. As you all know, I'm very picky with fragrance. A lot of fragrances give me headaches. Lost Cherry does not give me a headache at all. So if you are more fragrance sensitive in regards to like headaches and things like that, I would say give Tom Ford Lost Cherry a try if these are notes that you like, because I'm very sensitive to fragrance induced headaches, and for me, I don't get a headache. So I feel like that's important to note as well. And I will also note, there are a lot of dupes for Lost Cherry out there. There's that one from Dossier, and there's a few more that people say are like really on the nose accurate for Tom Ford Lost Cherry, and some people even say they have better wear time. But personally, I'm at a point in my life where I can afford to pay, even though I don't want to, and I'm looking for like a really good sale. But I mean, I've been spending a lot of money this month, so maybe not in April, but I'm looking for a really good sale on this. But I'm at the point in my life where I can afford it. And you know, I would feel kind of weird personally. I'm not shaming anybody who buys from dupe perfume brands, but personally, I'd feel a bit weird buying a fragrance that's meant to dupe, you know, Tom Ford's intellectual property. Well, you know, it's not covered by like law or whatever. Like you can't get arrested for copying a fragrance, but you know what I mean. Like that's just something that I'd feel kind of weird about, because you know, some team of people, some perfumers, some experts spent lots of time and money, you know, probably formulating the scent and making it perfect, and then these other brands are just copying it, selling it for a lot cheaper, and they don't really have to like do as much of that work, you know? So that's just my opinion on it. But if you all have a different opinion, you buy dupe brands, you do you, I'm not shaming you. That's just my personal opinion. So overall, those are my thoughts of Tom Ford Lost Cherry. I'm planning on doing these quick little review videos every month after I try out my fragrances from Royalty Scents. So I'm going to be receiving a decant of a fragrance from Royalty Scents for at least until like November or December of this year. So one decant per month. So I'm planning on just doing a quick little video every month. So I hope you all like this video. I hope you all appreciate my thoughts on fragrances. The next fragrance I'm receiving from Royalty Scents, spoiler alert, is Tom Ford Bitter Peach. So another Tom Ford scent. I'm really excited to try it. I love fruity scents, and I really enjoyed Lost Cherry. This is the first, actually that's a lie. This is not the first Tom Ford scent I've tried, but this is the first one from like that more expensive collection that I've tried. I've also tried Tom Ford Metalique. It wasn't for me, gave me a headache. So with that, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please like this video. It helps out with the YouTube algorithm. If you like me, please subscribe. I would love to have you all here. I post 3 times a week about everything having to do with makeup and beauty, whether that's luxury makeup, high-end makeup, sometimes even some drugstore. I also post about fragrance, a lot of that recently. I've been really getting into fragrance. And every once in a while I do a little bit of skincare, but I'm not gonna promise anything on that. And also, if you have anything to comment down below, if you have any thoughts on Tom Ford Lost Cherry or Tom Ford Bitter Peach, I'm actually going to be receiving a sampler set from my Sephora VIB sale order that has Tom Ford Soleil Blanc in it. So I'm super excited to try that one. I feel like Soleil Blanc will be up my alley too. So I'm going to be trying a lot of fragrances, so I hope you all enjoy these videos. And with that, thank you for spending a little bit of your day with me, and I will see you all next time. Bye.